STAAR review shouldn't feel overwhelming, but for many campuses it does. Tight timelines, complex item types, and heavy vocabulary demands make it hard to design review that truly works for every student in every classroom with every teacher. That's where STAAReady by EduSmart comes in. One program with 3 flexible pathways for simple, powerful review that leads to real mastery, not just passing. STAAReady is a flexible review system for grade 5, grade 8, and biology that's fully aligned to the latest TEKS and STAAR blueprints. It doesn't replace your curriculum. It gives you a clear, ready-to-use plan for the crucial weeks before the test. STAAReady doesn't just review science facts. It gives students practice with every part of STAAR: content, item types, writing, and data. Students work through TEKS-aligned playlists, tackle non-multiple choice question types, and respond to short constructed response prompts. Along the way, they interpret graphs and tables and explain their thinking, so the rigor of STAAR becomes familiar, not frightening. In STAAReady, every student follows the same simple system: pretest, pathway, post-test. First, students take a short 5-question pretest to gauge their current understanding of a standard. Then they move through the STAAReady pathway you've chosen: teacher-led, collaborative stations, or individual intervention. Finally, they take the 5-question test again, so you can clearly see growth, identify remaining gaps, and know who is on track for mastery. Explore our 3 pathways: teacher-led, collaborative stations, and individual, student-paced intervention. Each pathway supports different teaching and learning styles, so every classroom can choose the review model that fits them best. Let's dive into how these pathways can be implemented effectively. Pathway 1 is our teacher-led instruction pathway. Think of it as plug-and-play whole class review you can drop straight into your schedule. In about 30 minutes, students move through a quick hands-on activity or demo, an instruction module for high-quality direct instruction, and a graphic organizer or sort to pull the ideas together. Pathway 1 works best when pretest data shows students need a full reteach of the core concept, and when a teacher or interventionist can model thinking out loud and guide discussion in real time. Pathway 2 takes the same core ideas and reworks them into collaborative stations and small group tasks. Instead of leading every step from the front, you set up 3 or 4 ready-made stations. Students move in pairs or small groups, talking through vocabulary, sorting information, interpreting data, and working with STAAR-style items at each stop. Your role is to circulate, listen for misconceptions, pull small groups, and coach learning. Pathway 2 is ideal when students know the basics but need more practice, stronger language, and a boost in confidence. Pathway 3 is our AI-supported individual intervention pathway. It uses innovative, personalized error analysis. Instead of simply marking questions right or wrong, an AI coach sits next to the student on screen and walks them through the questions they missed, explaining misconceptions, filling gaps, and meeting them where they are. This pathway is designed for real-world moments when whole group review isn't realistic or effective. New or less experienced teachers, long-term subs, or schedules and behavior that make traditional intervention hard to run. Here's how Pathway 3 actually feels for students. First, they answer a STAAR-style question. Based on their response, the AI coach asks a few simple questions to uncover their thinking: what they noticed, how they chose their answer, and which vocabulary they used. Then the coach walks them step by step through the explanation, so they understand both the question and the content behind it. Students get immediate, tailored feedback, see clear models of strong reasoning, and build real confidence tackling harder items on their own. On the teacher side, you receive simple, personalized reports that highlight each student's growth and point you to next steps. So what does this actually mean for your campus? STAAReady gives every student in every classroom with every teacher a realistic way to get high-quality STAAR review, whether you have a rockstar science teacher, a first-year teacher, or a long-term sub. You can choose the pathway that fits your real-world constraints: teacher strengths, scheduling, behavior, and staffing. And you get both flexibility and data. You can see where students are starting, how they're growing, and which TEKS or groups need more attention. STAAReady was built for real classrooms, not perfect ones. With 3 flexible pathways, it gives you simple, powerful review that can actually be implemented, and that's what leads to real mastery, not just passing. Every student, every classroom, every teacher. If you're ready for review that really works, ask us about piloting STAAReady in your district today.